What's up, guys? This is Megadan29, and here's a video I've been wanting to do for a long time. This is the full NES collection I had from when I was a kid. Here we go. Now, I wasn't really sure how I was going to do this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab each game, tell you a little bit about it, or where I got it from, something like that. Maybe have some gameplay up here, and then we're going to move on. There's a lot of games, so I don't want it to be a 30-minute video. So here we go. The first game I got on here is NBA basketball, Tecmo NBA basketball. This is like a low-key, really good basketball game. I like it a lot, and it's one of the rare games that I'm from Illinois, so obviously I love Michael Jordan. This is one of the games that has Michael Jordan in it, so it's actually pretty cool, and it plays really well. Full 82-game season. It keeps the stats. It has everything. It has all the real rosters. It's really, really good. Where I got it, I have no idea. The next one is Ninja Gaiden. I grew up with Ninja Gaiden. I used to play this a lot. I had never beaten it until I got older, but I don't remember where I got this from. I'm sure it was just my dad or something like that. My dad worked security, and he worked security back in the day at the mall, and he would go to KB Toys all the time, he told me, and they would cut deals with him and stuff like that, and he'd buy games that went on clearance and stuff like that, and he'd scoop a lot of games. So that's how I got a lot of these games that I'm going to be showing you. But Ninja Gaiden, I used to play this a lot as a kid, so when you guys say like, oh man, you're really good at Ninja Gaiden stuff, you definitely got to remember that I had Ninja Gaiden since I was little, so I have been playing this game for a long time. So pretty soon you get older, you have more patience and stuff like that, you critique your skills, and then yeah, we did the no death run of this one. I think we did the no death run without weapons and the regular one with weapons. We did it pretty much every way you can. The next one we got is a low-key good game that I beat when I was a kid, and I beat it again on the channel, and that is Mission Impossible. I believe my mom got me this game for Christmas one year. I remember getting it at Christmas, and I don't know if it was my mom or my dad, but it's a really good game, and a lot of people just don't give it a chance. And if you get involved in it, the characters do different things, and it's really, really good. And I had a ton of fun with this game. So this one holds a special place in my heart, and I liked it so much I beat it when I was a kid, man. I put the work in and got it done. This next one we got from Video Outlet when Video Outlet was going out of business at one of the locations. Video Outlet was like a Blockbuster for us, and I was able to get a whole bunch of games that day, and this I got for really cheap, and that is Life Force. Me and my brother, oh look at this, dude, I just noticed Video Game Outlet on the back. I freaking remembered that. That is awesome. Whoa, that's actually really cool. It's got the Video Game Outlet sticker on it. So yeah, we got it that day, and my mom, she didn't have a whole bunch of money, man, so what she would do is when she's seen stuff like this, she'd let us scoop this. So I remember we were getting stuff for like $1 or $2, and there's gonna be some other games in here I got from the same place. And I picked this up. I beat this when I was a kid with my brother many times without the code, and we used to play this a lot, man. Life Force is classic. Don't even need to explain anything about it. The next one, me and my brother used to play a lot too, and this is a low-key, really good game. Don't know where I got it. Kings of the Beach. Kings of the Beach is an awesome game. I would argue right there with Tecmo Bowl that this could be one of the best sports games on the freaking NES. This is so much fun to play two-player. I know you're probably rolling your eyes. It's a volleyball game. I get it, but I'm telling you, it's really fun. I actually did a playthrough on the channel. It was really good, and I would say to go ahead and give this one a try for sure. This one I remember. Man, I got stories about this one. I got this from a friend down the street. We traded something. I gave him a game, and I don't know which one it was. Only God knows that. But Friday the 13th. And I wanted to play it so bad because it had Jason on it and everything, and I thought it was going to be a sweet game, which I do think it's a sweet game now. But back then I thought it was like an okay game. But man, I had a story about this, which I'm sure you've heard if you come to my streams. You've heard me tell the story a bunch of times, but my mom was sleeping on the couch, and this game used to scare the crap out of me. And I remember getting all the way to the third day, which is the last day, but Jason just whooping me on the third day. And I remember always checking. I'd go into the little cabins and play that music, and I would always check and I'd look over and make sure my mom was still there. It just freaked me out. So it's crazy how a game like this back then, it did scare you. It seems simple now, but like how could that scare somebody? And I'm sure my kids think that and stuff like that, but when we were little, man, this game could scare you. That's for sure. All right, this game is a game I had since I was really little, so this had to have been one of the first ones we got. And that was Excite Bike. Excite Bike we used to play a lot. The main thing me and my brother used to always do on this was we would build tracks. And James and Mike did an episode of Excite Bike where they were doing that to each other. And one of them was an asshole and made like a bunch of hills the whole time. And that's exactly what me and my brother do to each other. My brother would be like, how many hills did you have in this? Come on, man. And we would just mess with each other like that. So a lot of good times with Excite Bike, man. Next one I got, I don't know where I got it from, but I love this game. Dick Tracy. This is such a good game, man. I love Dick Tracy so much. I remember that me and my brother were playing it together, and we were like working on it together, writing down the clues and everything like that, and we ended up beating the whole game. And I remember we could not find where Big Boy was at the end, and I ended up getting lucky, going into the Ritz, seeing where he was, and we beat the freaking game. And my brother was so happy. He actually was not home at the time I did it, so I had to boot it up again when he got home and show him. And he was a little bummed. He's like, I wish you would have waited till I got home. You know, he wanted to beat it together, but I was so anxious to play. I wanted to freaking play more Dick Tracy. Here's another one that we got from Video Outlet. This was one, and it has the freaking sticker. See, if I'm not doing this video, I don't even see that. That is so awesome. See, I love old stuff like that. So Commando, man, I played the heck out of this game. I love good old one-man army run and gun freaking games. So I used to play this a lot. I actually did a playthrough on the channel as well. Someday, I want to get crazy and try to do a no-death run on this, but it's a one-hit kill. It's going to be tough. That's for sure. I don't know where I got it. I'm assuming my dad bought this. And that is my all-time favorite NES game, Contra. You guys know all about Contra. I don't need to say anything about it. I don't need to show it. I don't need to do anything. It's freaking Contra. We got freaking Contra. Oh, and you know what? I was hopping to the next one. Super C. Don't know where we got it either. Contra and Super C. Gotta have it. No death random. Easy stuff. Awesome games. The next one I got was from a friend. I remember him bringing it over, and then he gave it to us. And it was my brother's friend. And I think his name was Robbie. And Captain Skyhawk. This one was one that I played a lot, and it was really fun, but I've never beaten this yet, so we need to revisit this on the channel. But Captain Skyhawk's pretty cool. It was not a bad game, and I don't know why the friend left it there. Obviously, he didn't think much of it, but he ended up giving it to us, and it was pretty cool, so Captain Skyhawk. The next one I want to do a freaking playthrough of, and we're supposed to do it, a bunch of friends of mine, we're all going to play it together at the same time and not look anything up and try to beat it. And that's Battle of Olympus. This game's badass. And I remember specifically, like, my mom getting me this or something. I definitely remember the box. I remember getting it. I remember playing it a lot. But I never got really far in it. Because when I was a kid, I mean, I was playing these games when I didn't even know how to read. So I wasn't going to get very far in Battle of Olympus. So we will be beating this game. Here's a game I guarantee you my dad bought. Guarantee you. And that is Batman for the NES. One of the best freaking games on the NES. Freaking awesome. Didn't beat it till I got older, though. Because freaking Joker, man. Everybody who knows this game knows what I'm talking about. Freaking Joker. Joker will kick your ass in this game. But we took care of it when we got older. When we had more patience. And we thought more. And when you're a little kid, you probably just run in there and try to kill him. And you got to do it with some strategy. So we ended up taking care of him. We actually did no death run to this one. The next one's one that we used to play all the frickin' time. I don't know where we got it. And the game is ass, to be honest. And that is Bad Street Brawler. Little did I know, wherever we got this from, we did not grow up with a Power Glove, but this is a Power Glove game, which would be an absolute nightmare with the Power Glove, which everything's pretty much a nightmare with the Power Glove. But it says Power Glove Gaming Series. Bad Street Brawler. We played through that on the channel. We will never revisit this game. Here's one we used to play a lot of when we were a kid. Had it since I was super little. One of the original games. Adventure Island. Adventure Island we never beat when we were kids. We never even really knew how to continue. We didn't really understand that. So We would get the Hudson B, but then I remembered like we didn't know what to press or something, and we'd always do that. So we'd always just try to 1 credit clear it. And obviously we didn't get very far. I'd get to like the 4th area or something like that, and then I would just play a different game. But we played this again when we got older. Solid Nate No Death ran this, and I will be on that list later too. This will be No Death ran, for sure. Here's one I got from Video Outlet, and it does not have the freaking sticker. And that is 1943. We need to beat this one. This is a really cool shooter game, and it's badass. And there's also a 1942, I think, right? But yeah, we got to play that. There's the other one too, Battle of Midway. These are good games. Got to get through this one. Here's one I remember me and my brother staying up, and we got it from Video Outlet. Here's the freaking sticker. Dude, that is seriously so amazing. I am so glad the stickers are on there. Wizards and Warriors. Me and my brother played through this, man. We worked one night staying up really late, and we played all the way through this game. You know what? I might have done that solo. I think I did play through this game solo. I don't remember my brother being there. I think he was staying the night at his friend's house or something like that, and I remember doing this alone. It was really late. It's like literally just coming back to me. I definitely did this solo, because I didn't really know what I was doing, and I kind of winged it. And then I started noticing, like, okay, I got the green, get the green key, take it to the green door, okay, and I just kept kind of going. I ended up beating the whole game. I remember that. Don't have the second one, though. Or I do have the second one now, but I've never beaten it. We'll have to do that someday. Wizards and Warrior. Decent game. Decent. Here's a game that we've had since I was super little. So my dad tells me, I asked him actually just the other day where he got it from. He told me KB Toys. On sale, Simon's Quest. Everybody had it. Everybody knows what it is. The thing is with my dad is, I always wonder why my dad didn't get the other Castlevanias, 1 and 3. So, I don't know. He must just not have been into it very much, because this seems like a game that if he would have played the first one especially, I think my dad would have really liked it. So, a lot of these games my dad played, so that's why I have a lot of them. And he would buy them for himself. And Simon's Quest, he tried to beat. We used to have old notes that my dad wrote in the back of the manual, but now I don't know where the heck that manual is. That's what freaking sucks. But my brother once tried to beat this game while following my dad's notes and was unsuccessful. And it's because of all the stupid, cryptic stuff in this game. Do yourself a favor. This is the one and only game I will tell you. Use a strategy guide. Have fun with it. Because it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. Here's a game I'm assuming my grandparents got for me. For sure. And it's awful. I do got to do the playthrough someday, though. And that is Bible Adventures. Yes, I had Bible Adventures. I'm sure they were trying to get me something that was, you know, family friendly and stuff like that. This game, I remember always playing Noah's Ark and carrying all the freaking animals like 5 deep on your head. And then every time you jumped, one would fall off. And AVGN did his episode on this, and it was so spot on. It was exactly what it was like. Like when he couldn't find the snake, but yet he had a snake that he couldn't pick up. Dude, we did the same thing, but then we ended up finding the one you're supposed to have. I mean, I never beat any of these, though. But that's really because I just thought the game sucked. But I think I felt bad saying the game sucked. So I always gave it another go. I always wanted to beat the David and Goliath part, just because I wanted to see if you got to fight Goliath. I was hoping you got to actually hit him. We'll have to get through this someday. Next, we got a game I've had since I was little, and only my brother beat this one. The Adventures of Bayou Easy. The Adventures of Bayou Billy. Just did no death run of this. This game is really good. I actually had a lot of fun with it. And when I got to the end very early into my channel, I streamed this one night for my buddy Jason. Jason, if you're watching this, remember? That was awesome. And we got all the way freaking through it, and it was dope. And when I seen the very last boss, the very last room, I had flashbacks, and I'm like, dude, my brother beat this. I'm sitting here as a little kid, and I could see my brother beating it. Like, it was crazy. And that's what's really cool about revisiting some of these games, is I literally remembered my brother beating the game. It was really cool. This game we used to play all the freaking time, dude. Had it since we were little. Don't know where it's at. Don't know where we got it from. Guerrilla War. Me and my brother, B, I call him B. His name's Brad. Me and my brother B used to freaking run 2-player on this all the time, just destroying people. I actually did no death run of this game. Guerrilla War, you have unlimited lives. It's sick. It's awesome. Gotta have Guerrilla War. It's cheap too. Here's one that we would try to play all the time, and I had it since very early into the system. Don't know where I got it. And that's golf. It's golf. It's not very good. We didn't play it much. Rexer Show had a good stream of golf, though. Here's a freaking game that if you have not played it, what are you doing with your life? If you have an NES collection and you do not have Gunsmoke, go get Gunsmoke. It's probably in my top 10 favorite NES games. This game is so badass. Gunsmoke is amazing. We did 3 loops of a no-death run of this game, and there is a kill screen. After you loop it 3 times, the game is officially over. Didn't know that. That was a really cool surprise that night. Anyways, Gunsmoke, freaking awesome game. It's a shooter. You're a cowboy. You're shooting all kinds of stuff. You get different guns. Gotta get the posters. Kill the boss. Good time. Play Gunsmoke. Here's everybody's favorite game out here in this community. That is Ghosts and Goblins. I used to get my ass beat in this as a kid. Never even got out of the first level as a kid. And didn't try for very long. But now I've played it since I've gotten older. We've done the no death run of it. It's freaking awesome. Love Ghosts and Goblins. One of my favorite games of all time, for sure. Holds an extremely special place in my heart. And dude, this card's been through a lot. Love this game. And I want it CIB one day. Me and my brother used to kick ass in this game. But we never knew that on Supreme Master there was an actual ending. That is Double Dragon 2. We never had Double Dragon 3 or 1, but we had 2. 2 is probably the best. But, I like 1 though. But anyways, we used to beat the shit out of this game. We were super good at it. So, this was a lot of fun. So much fun with me and my brother. If my brother came over right now, we could probably run train on this thing. I mean, it's awesome. Good stuff. This game's awesome. And my brother probably doesn't even know about Supreme Master either, that there's a whole other freaking boss. We'll have to do that sometime. I'll invite him over. We'll do a live stream. See if we can take care of it. Yep, I had this game when I was a kid. Dragon's Lair. It was bad, 6 months ago when we played it. And it was bad when I was a kid too. We used to always pop it in, but it was bad every time. It was bad every time. Bad game. Dragon's Lair. Don't play it. World Championship Wrestling. WCW Wrestling. Not a terrible game if you're playing like 2-player, but CPU is damn near unfair in this game. It's absolutely ridiculous. Stampede Gaming, I've seen that you beat this game. Really awesome. That's freaking sweet, dude. You pretty much got to grind your way through this game, but it's a decent wrestling game. Had it since I was little. Don't know where I got it. This game, for some reason, we used to play all the time and do tournaments, even though it is complete ass. And I have a sticker on it from JJ Games, whatever that is. WrestleMania. JJ Games. No idea where I got this from. Maybe it was a video outlet one? This might have been a video outlet one if it has a weird sticker on it. Because nowhere else did I buy games like that. JJ Games, thank you for WrestleMania. Doesn't have Ultimate Warrior in it. Should have got WrestleMania Challenge, but who am I kidding? This is ass. Don't get it. Here's a game that used to kind of scare me as a kid, and I don't know why. For some reason, it creeped me out. And that's Werewolf. Werewolf. Solid Nate just did no death run of this one. Werewolf, good game. For the most part, it's okay. It's kind of fun once you get used to it. But it wasn't looked at as a good game when we were kids, though. We didn't like it very much. And for some reason, it kind of creeped me out, like the music and everything. I don't know why. Very weird. And what sucks is, we found out that CIB, it comes with like a comic book and all this cool stuff. So just to think that when I was a kid, I opened up the game and we probably ripped everything apart. Damn it. If you could only go back and preserve some of that stuff, Everybody had this. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We all had it. I could make it to the bus, or your bus. The freaking turtle van. I could get to the turtle van level. I could never get out of there as a kid. I could always get past the water level. Everybody talks about that. The water level, the water level, the water level. I got out of that all the time. I knew to switch turtles and everything, and it was easy. But it was all about that. I never knew where to go on the van stage. And we would always get like the grappling hook and everything and never understand how to use it. So it was just, we were just confused. We were little kids playing this game. Too cryptic. Couldn't figure it out. But not a bad game. Good game. Played through this a million times. Got the flutes. Did everything. Everybody knows what it is. Super Mario Brothers 3. I'm sure my mom or dad bought us it when it came out. You know, my dad hooked us up. Got a hold of it. Had the hook up at the mall. I'm sure that's where he got it from. And, yeah, Mario 3. What do you got to say? Everybody had it, right? Here's the first game I owned. And that's because I got the power set. And that came with the trifecta of Super Mario Bros., Duck Hunt, and I got the power pad with World Class Track Meet. And we used to do the power pad all the time. Me and my brother would always run on the power pad and try to beat Cheetah. Cheetah was a fucking asshole. God, we'd get so mad at Cheetah. It was bullshit. And by the way, when you're doing the power pad, that never works. I don't know why people try that. That seriously doesn't work. You don't have enough weight. You need more weight. You got to do it with your legs. Yeah, that does not work. Ever. That would never work. You probably wouldn't even win the first race. But anyways, yeah. A lot going on here. We played this a lot. Here's a game that was my first illustration of Metal Gear. That is Snake's Revenge. We didn't have the original Metal Gear. I had Snake's Revenge. But this was my first dive into the series right here. So, we tried to play it. It's really cryptic. Didn't understand what to do. Didn't have YouTube to just look up what to do. Anything like that. Didn't always have all the Nintendo powers and stuff. So we didn't get very far. We dabbled in it. I'm not really big on it, to be honest with you. I'm not a big Metal Gear guy. But Snake's Revenge. We had it. Didn't play it much. Here's a game a lot of people had. My brother beat it once. Silent Service. And I don't think you really beat it like there's an ending. You just pick a scenario. But my brother used to play this a lot at one point. At one point, he would play it all the time, and I'd watch him, and he'd kick ass. My brother was really good at it, so I don't know if it's a hard game or not. But my brother used to beat the shit out of this game, so... Silent Service seems like once you got the hang of it, knew what you were doing, it could actually be kind of fun. Here's a game that I'm surprised I never beat when I was a kid, but I'm sure my dad bought it, and that is Robocop. Really awesome. I want to say I got to the third stage or something when I was a kid. For some reason, we wouldn't be able to beat it, so it's not that hard of a game. Definitely seems like we would have been able to get through it. We beat a lot more difficult stuff, like Mission Impossible and stuff. But Robocop, yeah, I had it. Never got through it. Really cool CIB game if you had it too. Wouldn't it look kind of cool? It's a cool cover. Here you go, guys. John Elway's freaking quarterback. World record holder right here for most points scored in a game at 4? I just call it a world record because who's going to do it, right? But anyways, I used to play this a lot, weirdly, and that's why I'm pretty good at it. I always tried to figure out if there was a season mode or if there was something more to it that maybe I just didn't understand. But honestly, if you played 2-player with somebody else, it might actually be kind of fun. That's what I always thought. Might be kind of fun. And last but certainly not least, Punch-Out. No, not Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I first beat Mr. Dream's Punch-Out, which is what I call this. And this is the one I had, and let me tell you, yes, I beat it when I was a kid. This was my first time in a video game that I really did something that was hard. And that was beating Mr. Dream. Mike Tyson. Same fight. And, wow, I still remember that day my brother came in and said, You did not beat it. And I had the blue screen up with my record, 14-0. And my brother couldn't believe it. So I tried to do it again, got my ass beat. So my brother was just like, you did something or something like that. And later, a couple days later, whatever, I showed him, hey, I beat it. And he was like, whoa, going crazy. And my brother never did beat it. I think I was the only one in the house that did it. So this is the Punch-Out I had. Yep, not Mike Tyson. Anyways, guys, that was 38 games I had as a kid. I know it's a lot. I know. And I'm assuming I got hooked up because of where my dad worked at. Probably got good prices and things like that. And my dad wanted to play a lot of those games, so that's how I got those. But it was pretty amazing to take all the games out of my shelf and to see how many games over the years that I've actually bought. So I was looking at it and I was like, wow, I've purchased a lot of games from eBay and flea markets and conventions and everything like that. It's been a crazy ride. So Now I got to put them all back because they were in alphabetical order. But this is an open tag to everybody. I would love to see your collections and format it however you want. I'd love to watch it. I think this was something I wanted to do for a long time, and I think it'd be fun to see your guys. Is what I meant to say. But it was just something I really wanted to do. I don't know. I just wanted to just see what I had, and it was so cool. I'm glad I did this to find those video game outlet stickers. Those video outlet stickers on my games. That's freaking awesome. So anyways, guys, hopefully this video is not too long. I don't know what I'm sitting at over there, but thanks for hanging out if you're still here, and I'll talk to you guys later. God bless.